Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're doing an 8-4 Battle for Zendikar draft. We opened Brood Butcher. Haven't gotten a chance to play with it yet, but I do think it's a good card. Definitely. Gotta be honest though, kind of want the Tajura Warcaller. This card is just nuts, and it's monocolor, which I like, which means it works in both a green-red. I mean, it works any deck you're going to be playing green in. You want a Tajura Warcaller. This card is amazing. Brood Butcher's good too, though. 2 bodies, and then you can sack any of your creatures to use them as removal. That's big upside too. It does put you in 2 colors your first pick, though, which is not the best. I think I'm going to go with my gut that says Warcaller, just because I know for a fact that this card is insane. But Brood Butcher is very good too. Very good card. Sack some tokens, kill some things, but we're going to take the Warcaller. Past a Desolation Twin. I see. Well, I guess we can take Coastal Discovery, follow-up pick. Green-blue is fine. Although, I mean, we could take the McKinney Patrol. It feels very much too early to do that, though. Green-blue kind of puts you in more of a converge plan. I could disregard either of these picks, though, or I could splash for Coastal Discovery. You can't really splash for Tajura Warcaller, but it definitely seems like Coastal Discovery is the most realistic, best card in here. So let's take it. Okay, so best card in this pack. Probably a Bloodbond Vampire for its strategy, I guess. There's a Cloud Manta, which is, good for like blue-white flyers. Beastmaster, of course, awesome. It's another 6-drop, which I'm not thrilled about, but it might still be fine. There is an Oron Reef Invoker. Getting cheap spells is, of course, of great benefit. I'm not convinced Beastmaster is going to wheel here. Might not quite be enough goodies. There's also Unnatural Aggression, which is fine. I think I'm going to take the Beastmaster. There are times where you end up with 100 of them, but I'm hoping I just get this now and then find other allies later. Might be in my best interest to take the cheaper guy, but I'm going to take the Beastmaster. Ooh. Snapping Gnarlid, Windrider Patrol. It's not an ally, is it? If it was an ally, I'd probably slam it here. It is a very powerful card. I kind of feel like I want to do... I don't know yet. Windrider Patrol is stronger than Snapping Gnarlid, but my gut says Snapping Gnarlid here. I don't know how deep in blue I want to go yet. I kind of want to be in more green-white or green-red. And there's just good allies in both those colors. So I think I'm going to take the Gnarlid here over the Patrol, which, like I said, I think Patrol's better. But Gnarlid is very good, too. I mean... Nothing too nuts here. Maybe the Coral Helm Guide, it is an ally. Green-blue is pretty weird, though. Reclaimer doesn't seem very likely to make this deck. Tightening Coils is fine if I'm in blue, too. I mean, Coral Helm Guide is an ally, and it's cheap. I think Tightening Coils is probably just better, though. All right, let's take the Coils. If I'm going to splash for blue, I'd actually feel more comfortable splashing Tightening Coils in Coastal Discovery than splashing Coral Helm Guide, despite the fact that it's an ally. Let's see here. So we Bring to Light, which doesn't seem very likely to make the deck. Could be fighting with somebody for Converge. I think I'll take the Giant Mantis. I'd like to be in green at this point. Just based on the fact of my 3 green cards that I think are good, I'd like to be in green. There's nothing in here that's really nuts anyway. Cloud Manta, but Giant Mantis puts a stop to that anyway. I don't really feel comfortable splashing for Cloud Manta, and I'm almost assuredly my main color has got to be green, I think. So not a very exciting pick there, admittedly. Unnatural Aggression actually looks, well, It doesn't look great. It works fine with Giant Mantis. I haven't played Marasa Ranger yet. I feel like this card's probably okay, though. I wish it was an ally. There is an Inspired Charge if I thought I could make a green-white thing work, but I haven't really been convinced. White's open. What do I think about Marasa Ranger? I'm not sure. I think Unnatural Aggression this early, I could find some more guys that are fine with it. We don't really have any other removal spells anyway. I know, LSV and Marshall said it was a terrible card, but I don't really care. I've played it, and it's been successful for me, and I've certainly had it played against me and gotten destroyed by it. So, all right, here we'll take the Baloth, which is at least a good green card. Cryptic Cruiser is good. Ghostly Sentinel is fine. Not really what this deck wants. I guess we'll take Blighted Woodland, since it ramps and fixes. I guess we'll take the Worm. Not a fantastic card in general, but might need to play it. All right. Aggression number 2, I guess. I guess they're fine with the creatures we currently have. None of these cards are insane. I'm going to take the Swarm Surge just on the off chance the black-green token deck works, but I did pass the thing for the Tajur Warcaller, the Brood Butcher. So that's not likely to happen, but I don't care about Trick or Angelic Gifts, so it kind of makes sense to me. Maybe Gift could, if I end up in white, possibly make the deck. All right, I'm not going to say it was a disastrous pack 1, but not exactly the way I wanted that to go down. We're in green, which I'm sure everybody hates green, right? Because it's the worst color. Yeah, I get it. But I don't have a big issue with green. And I still want to be red or white, but I'm not sure if that's going to be able to happen. Beastcaller Savant seems like an okay card. It works with our allies well. Ramps and fixes. I do want to have an ally theme, I'm pretty sure. Blighted Woodland can fix for our blue if I want to focus on a second color. Plated Crusher is good. I think we wheel it if we're the only ones in green. Maybe not, though. I don't know. There is Clutch of Currents and Sky Spawner in blue, both of which are very good. I'm tempted to just take the ally. I want to make an ally deck work. And being able to... It's a ramp spell that fixes, sort of. It only works for creatures, but... Serene Steward's an ally, too. We just don't have life gain. I'm going to take the Savant. We're for sure in green, so Savant seems good as an ally. Okay, Fire Mantle Mage, there's the red ally we're looking for. It's definitely a good ally. The problem is, or not the problem, the issue is, can we carve our way into red? Didn't seem like it from the front, did it? Really didn't. But there's no other real cards in here I think I care about. I could take Rising Miasma. It doesn't really fit in with the theme of what we're trying to do so much. I think I'm going to take the Mage. We could be 3-color ally. It's a chance. Otherwise, I'd take Predator. I think there's more upside to Mage, though, if we can get some more allies. I'm going to take the Mage. I'm just going to hope that we can find some more allies here. Well, Colossal Healer is technically an ally, but not in the color I'm looking for. There's Bakindi Patrol, which is an ally, but not really what I'm looking for either. This is kind of a weakish pack. I think I'm going to sort by color again. So there's no green pick I care about. I don't think we're going white. This isn't really what we're looking for. I don't have to be in black, I guess. But then, am I playing Rug allies? Then maybe I take the Infiltrator and, splash the Mage. But Infiltrator's not an ally either. But Bakindi Patrol is an ally, but it's not... This is a challenging one. I think I'm going to take the Infiltrate. Actually, I'm going to take the Healer. Let's just grab some allies up and see if we can't get enough allies in a certain amount of colors to make this work. All right, here's an ally. Pretty good one. Not insane, but certainly good with like Beastmaster and Warcaller. All right, let's take the Chasm Guide here. Could also be Jund allies. I don't think we're not in trouble yet, but we're getting there. This is an ally, right? Oh no. Grove Rumbler is awesome. Let's look at our curve here. Could take the Stonewaker, go for more of a green-red ally sub-theme, landfall sub-theme deck. Maybe ditch the blue, which might work. Could take the Grove Rumbler then instead of the Stonewaker. Grove Rumbler's pretty strong. All right, let's take the Grove Rumbler here. I know this card for a fact is very strong, even if it's not an ally. Stonewaker's cheaper, but I think Grove Rumbler is well worth the cost, especially when you have like a Blighted Woodland. Could get some more stuff. So here's an ally. Okay, that's a good one. Another. I mean, I love Sure Strike, but I think we kind of need these ally cards for now. Ondu Champion's good anyway. Ooh. All right, well, picking up some good cards here, actually. Eyeless Watcher's awesome with Warcaller and Beastmaster, but we're taking Grove Rumbler. I'd much rather have that. Okay, this is an ally. I'm going to take it over the second Baloth and the third Unnatural Aggression, which is unnecessary. Our Unnatural Aggressions actually look okay in this build. Okay, I'm just going to, at this point, I'm just going to commit to, I still might splash the Discovery, but I'm just going to commit to hopefully not play these. I'm going to just commit to red-green, even though it did not seem open from the first pack. I think that's okay. I'm actually fine taking Crusher here. Works fine with the aggression, and it's a powerful card. We're likely 18 lands anyway. All right, Belligerent Whiptail, not very good, but could take the Seek the Wilds. And I don't think we're playing Whiptail, and if I need Seek the Wilds, I guess I can try it. All right, Sentinel for sideboard. It's not a card I really want to play in this deck. It's more of a card I'll play in a pinch. How many allies do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 allies. That's not a bad ally count. We're definitely, I don't know exactly what we're competing. It felt like pack 2 competing for green, pack 1 competing for red. So I'm hoping that means pack 3 we can find some green, but not necessarily true. All right, Sure Strike is fantastic. So pretty happily taking that, despite the fact that it's not bonkers in our deck. It's certainly sick with landfall, or not landfall, trample. Sick with trample. I've had it with the McKindy, forget his name, sorry, the 2-drop, 2/1 trample landfall guy. Yeah, all right. I'm fine with these Sure Strikes. So now we just need cheaper spells. And I think this deck is about where I want it to be. So if we can pick up some Scythe Tigers, more Snapping Gnarlids, McKindy, Trampler Dude, even some 3-drops, we slightly lower the curve of this deck, and I think we're in pretty fantastic shape, actually. As like a red-green landfall-y beatdown deck. But we definitely need some more cheap stuff going on, I admit. Okay, we have Stonewaker, 2-drop. We have Valakut Predator, 3-drop. Predator, I think, actually works better with the double Unnatural Aggression. You play a land, then you Unnatural Aggression, eat something. It's pretty cool. There is a Deathless Behemoth, which is a very strong card, but we got to lower the curve, like I said. So Stonewaker's pretty awesome, too, because you do get a 3/1 Trample Hasty Elemental, which works well with the Sure Strike, and it's a 2-drop. It's a good way to mana sink early. I still think I might want the Predator. And then hope to wheel the cohort, which I probably just play the cohort in this deck, which I think is fine. So yeah, it's Predator versus Stonewaker here, and I think I'm going to go Predator. That would, if Stonewaker was a ally, I think I'd change my mind. All right, I haven't played with the green retreat yet. I think it's pretty good. Could take the Eyeless Watcher, which gives us a bunch of bodies, good with Warcaller and Beastmaster, but not so good outside of that. Retreat seems fine. More rewards for landfall, and gaining life and permanently pumping seems fine. Actually, I might just want the Blighted Gorge here. We only need 4 cards to make a deck, and Blighted Gorge is legitimately good in your 18 land decks. But I don't know how good the retreat is yet. I played against it and I was pretty impressed, and we have a pretty good creature count. I just think we're going to be able to find 4 playables, so I'd rather have the land for the deck. Even though I do think Retreat to Kazandu is good. Touch of the Void seems pretty good for us here, seeing as it's fine removal, and you can burn face with it, so okay. I'm on board. Did we miss? I think we actually missed here, sadly. Don't really want the Earthen Arms, even though it's fine with trample and stuff. Don't really want the Fertile Thicket. Doesn't seem like a card our deck needs. It's probably fine. Just doesn't feel like a card our deck needs. Could take Scour from Existence, which is an okay card to run. I don't hate it. I don't love it either, though. Could take Breaker of Armies. I don't love it. We have a not much ramp, Blighted Woodland and a Beastcaller Savant, no token producers. Seems unlikely Breaker's going to work, or Scour for that matter. I guess we'll take Fertile Thicket. I don't love the card in the deck. I might end up playing it, though. All right, got a Slide Runner here. Could take another champion, but I think we actually just want this Slide Runner pretty badly. We want to make sure we've got a good low curve, and I think we have enough allies to support our ally plan just fine. And Slide Runner is actually just really good. Ooh, Zada with double Sure Strike, Unnatural Aggression. Kind of works with it. It's not amazing, though. I think that's like it. It is an ally, though. So at worst, it's a Hill Giant. I'll take an ally Hill Giant, I guess. We're still technically on the hunt for some more allies, I guess. I think we'll just take the Plummet for sideboard here. All right, did get the Cohort. I'm going to take it, and we're going to play it. It's an ally, and it's a cheap spell, and we have some combat tricks, so I like Boiling Earth too, but I think I actually just want the Cohort. Works well with Fire Mantle Mage, Warcaller, Beastmaster. All right, so here's a deck, technically. It doesn't look bad. I don't hate this deck. I wish it was a little bit better. I think another Beastmaster... I'm actually pretty happy we took that early Beastmaster because we haven't seen more. All right. I can take a second Cohort. Obviously, I don't love this card, but I think we're going to run it over Seek the Wild, so make sure our creature count's fairly high. I'm going to take a Foil Mountain here, I think. These might be worth something someday. Otherwise, I hate a Ruin Processor, but I don't think our deck hates to play against a Ruin Processor. We're supposed to be able to kill our opponent before turn 7, probably. We're looking pretty beatdownish. And I don't really need another Mantis, I don't think. If I'm not even playing the first one. Alright, I'll take Reclaiming Vines for sideboard. Seems fine. Night Watch is actually a decent card. I just don't think we're playing Scour. I don't think we're likely to play Scour. Alright, Upheaval for sideboard. So, deck came together reasonably well, actually. I don't think our deck's terrible. Could be better. If we'd seen, I don't know, maybe a little, well, we're fine, actually. We have some pretty powerful cards for both the ally and the landfall strategy. Grove Rumblers are very, very strong landfall creatures. We ended up getting a Predator, a Gnarlid, and a Slide Runner. So we at least have a pretty healthy mix, and a Baloth. So we have a good mix of landfall creatures. As far as allies go, the cohorts are pretty weak, admittedly, but we have some combat tricks to help support them. And we ended up with a decent amount of allies, actually. We have Savant, Double Cohort, Mage, Guide, Zada, Champion, Warcaller, Recruit, Beastmaster. Yeah, we have like 10 allies, which is totally adequate amount. I don't think we're going to splash for Coastal Discovery. I like Plated Crusher. I kind of want to try this card out. I haven't gotten a chance to. It's probably pretty bonkers with Sure Strike. Yeah, this deck looks fine. I think it's fine. Even playing Savant into turn 3 Grove Rumbler does not seem bad. So I think this deck can beat down fairly well with any luck, right? So we don't need to make any cuts. We're more red than green, although we have the triple green. I think we're probably just going to do as evenly as possible. So let's put in the Gorge. Let's put in the Woodland. Do I want to put in the Fertile Thicket? I mean, I can. Could be helpful. I guess we'll run it. I don't love running a tapped land, but one tapped land doesn't seem that terrible. It's not like we have any turn 1 plays anyway. And then we'll run the mountain. So 4 lands. We have 14 spots remaining. I guess we'll do 7-7 split, which they also suggest. Well, perfect. So even with 18 lands, we ended up with, it's really like 8 and 8. It's kind of surprising, actually. Okay, so deck's going to be run like this. Seems fine to me. Certainly not the best deck I've ever drafted, but also not the worst. So we'll see how this little split up sub-theme of landfall and allies works for us. I hope we get to live the dream of Zada with a Sure Strike. That would be pretty amazing. Maybe we'll have some board state where Zada with Unnatural Aggression works too. That'd be cool. All right. Well, here it is. We'll see you round 1.